Hello team and welcome back to another episode of A Lot of Fun Plays. Today we are going to look at doing the Temple of the Roots. But first we do need to do our normal daily stuff and then we will head through to the temple. So here we go. Now, we did do a little bit of out and about time in the last, after the last episode, but we'll talk about that in a sec. Let's just check the mail first. What have we got? We've got Wreath. So we just upgraded our cooking skills. So now we have a recipe from Wreath there that we need to get. We have enjoyed the new furniture. So we have been working on getting our furniture up to level 5. I did say in a previous episode it was level 6, but it's not. It's actually level 5 that we need to get to, and we've managed to achieve that. So now we can get the capital chic furniture that we need to be able to do the for the daily bundles or the new bundle that we're doing. Oh, and look, we're getting another room from Trish. Tish, what size is this? This is a medium room. Amazing. Do we have anywhere to put that? Good question. All right, so let's have a quick look. So in the bundle board, we need to make these furniture here. So this is the capital city wardrobe, capital city coffee table, the kitchenette and the pantry. Now, these do use a fair bit of gear. So we have been trying to work to get everything we need for this. So this is heartwood and iron ore, or iron bars, sorry. So we have been creating all of this in our over here. So we've been getting iron ore. So we've been out and about. This is what all this is, trying to get iron so that we can then have enough to be able to make this furniture. Now, we are definitely not going to have enough to make the furniture, but every little bit counts. So that's the important bit. I might put, because we're going to need that to do our upgrades. And then I need these here to be able to upgrade. Let's call that. I did put another one of these in because I have got loads of wood here that we need to get processed. So let's have a look and see if we can upgrade to the exquisite axe that we got the recipe for a few episodes back. Cool. So we've got everything we need here. So we've got 5 bars, we've got 5 wood, so we can upgrade to the exquisite axe. What that means is just that we will have a lot more opportunity to be able to cut down bigger trees. That is all that gives us. A super important step within what we're doing at the moment. Now the reason all this is sitting in here and not in here is because I don't want to clog this up. I probably can now actually because we've done some cooking and bits and pieces. Amazing. So we do need to make some food because we have to be able to take food with us for focus, because if you have a look, I have no focus. Can I make this? Mega. I'm going to make ramen again. Did you want to come over to help make ramen? Probably garlic or wheat. Oh, what does it normally do? One person does garlic, one person does wheat, yeah? That's perfect. Bring what you need or what you can help with. We need this wheat to be able to make, and we can gift. So if Meg is coming over to give us a hand and he runs out, he can actually request and we can send him or give him that wheat, but he can only do 4 requests within a 24-hour period to be able to get additional items. So we need to be careful because in case there's something in our daily that he may need to request as well. So we've got to be very careful that we're not overusing those 4 little slots that you have each day. And in saying that, have we looked at our dailies yet? I have not. What do we got? Okay, so sushi. I think I might have a sushi. And a garden leaf hopper. I feel, is that sushi or sushimi? Sushi. So by rights, by doing that, that should complete that. Yes. Amazing. That was super lucky that we had that. And the good news is that we can just put that straight back out there again, and we can use it next time. Fantastic. Oh, you're here. You're doing my watering for me. Amazing. All right, let's go and make some ramen. Are you ready? Fantastic. So what you would have just seen here is telling me that I don't have any garlic that's not star quality, and that's okay, because if you click this one here, it says use quality ingredients. And so then if you look here, I have 8 starred garlic, I have 13 starred wheat, and a combination of mushrooms here. So let's make it. Cool. I will do garlic. Or cool. So exactly the same as if we were doing it for ourselves. That's all we need to do. And as long as the other person does one task, we will both get a share of this. Perfect. And what we would tend to do is make 3 lots or even 4 lots, depending on what we've got. Oh, I've got no salt. Oh, that's right. Never mind. Wrong thing. Don't need salt. Which reminds me of what we need to buy when we go to Zaki's. You got the garlic? Okay. On the next one, can I do the wheat so I can show the difference between the 2 styles? It doesn't have to be star quality once we've actually got it there. Oh. Can you click on there and see if you can make ramen? It will tell you if you've got garlic or not. Okay, cool. So I'll get this started. Get the right recipe this time. So this time we're going to make the dough. And the reason I just asked Megha about that is because it's a kind of a different process. So instead of having a chopper, we've got a roller. And you've got to get it in between the bar at the top and the bar at the bottom. Perfect. So add the ingredients, and then on the computer you just tap your left mouse key once and it automatically does all the stirring for you. You don't have to hold it down. One more, and I'll do the garlic again if you want. Okay, now the person who sets the stove up, if there's any additional ingredients that are required, so this specific ingredient recipe requires an egg. So I'll show you in a moment once we've done this bit. So the egg comes out of my stock, not out of Megha's stock. Come on, there it is. So we'll go back into the recipe once we're done here and I'll show you. Okay, so, oh, there's my light again. All right, so here you can see we need mushrooms. You can specifically choose the mushrooms that you want to use if you want to, but it will just randomly choose any if you don't. Here it says it needs an egg. Okay, so that is the starter ingredient. So I need to have these ingredients in my kit for me to start this recipe. These are the ingredients that are required. So a wheat, one, and I've got one of 4, and garlic, which I don't have any. And as I suggested, if we do this, it will then show us that we have star quality product here. But whoever starts the recipe is the person who has to have that in those ingredients. Same here. Okay, so you've got spices, you've got any veggie, any spices, you've got to have those. This one, I would need to have the flour. So when we're looking at going into Zaki's, these are the sort of things that you should concentrate on buying because you can't get them anywhere else. Okay, so sort of think about that when you're looking at recipes that you want to make. A lot of these we don't have everything that we need. What is this? Does that need an oven? I need to make an oven. So with this, you've got to have chilies, you've got to have onions, you've got to have the garlic, you've got to have butter beans, you've got to have rice. But the main ingredient that you have to have is an egg. So that would come out of my stash, not out of Mega's stash. All right, so hopefully that clears up how all of that works. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, this is my husband, people. He is a nut job. Okay, you can go now. Thank you. So I had a bit of a clean up in here today. I did do in my last episode. Were you waving? I did show in my last episode how to create your next lot and did say that I was going to do it like a storage lot. So we'll quickly, yeah, haven't been to the farm yet, but we'll quickly do that so I can show you. So you click on the H key on your keyboard and that will take you into your house view. When you're in your house view, you can then click, and so we get one more lot for free, and then everything after that we have to pay for. So I've got one called storage. Now when we go into storage, it's the same size as this. Okay, once we open these up by buying wreaths, then the storage lot will change as well. Okay, so we'll go to storage. So it's just a very basic, it's not flashy, it's not got a house or anything on it, it's not what this is all about. So these are all of my star quality bugs. Any products that you get that are star quality can be put out. Now, as we saw with the food just a moment ago, if you already have it, all you need to do is pick it up, put it in your backpack, and it registers as being completed. You don't physically have to cook it. You don't have to go bug hunting. You don't have to go fishing to find stuff. If you've already got it, you can actually do it this way. So the lot was getting a little bit cluttered with everything, so I brought it all through here. So all the bugs, all my little pod people, all my gems, all the plushies. And I'm not saying the stuff has to stay here. It's just here until I decide where I'm going to use it on the property. All of the flowers are here, all my chests are there, and all of the fish. Okay, so I've just sort of put them all here. These are my extras at the moment, so I can actually pick these up and put these in my sales bin because I don't actually need them on this lot because we already have 2 or 3 of these already, so we can sell them. Amazing. Perfect. All right, so just going to pop those up there. Amazing. So now we'll go back to our other property. So once again, just hit the H and then change it to the site you want to go to. Okay. Takes a moment to render and then you are, everything is golden. Eventually. There it is. I didn't realize my trees were not, no, they are done. I thought I had a bit of a glimpse of something not being completed here. No, it must have just been a small glitch. All good. All right, so we're going to go to the farm. Oh, my garden's ready again. Okay, here we are at the farm. Oh, I need to eat. Okay. All right, so what are we going to feed these animals? had been feeding them corn. Don't really want to use the star quality corn, but anyway, it is what it is. So we have our horse. This is Dawn. When you have a rideable mount, they do live on the farm when you're not using them. So we got Dawn when we went into the Highlands the other day. We were looking once again at things on the bundle board here, where there was a few items that we need to actually get from the Highlands. So that's where these were. So that's why we went into the Highlands. We're not purposefully trying to jump ahead, but we did feel that if we wanted to be able to achieve it, we needed to go and do that as soon as we possibly could, because it's going to take time to get all of that together. So anyway, here's our little venerated. So we're not going to feed it because it's venerated. No point wasting any food or anything like that. Don't know what's going on there. I'm going to feed our horse. So give it corn. Give it a pat, make it a bit happier. Alright. And then we should have, I thought we had 2 trufflets. I thought it must still be a baby. Corn. So this is all we basically need to do. Get some eggs, get some clams from the trufflet. Shoot round to the baby pen because I thought we had, unless it's venerated, but I thought we had another trufflet. Aha. Give that a little pat. Perfect. Alright, so that's all we need to do on the farm today. We got 24 eggs and we got 9 clams. And we'll open the clams straight away once we get back. Alright, let's do these clams. Because we need that for cooking. Eggs, we probably want to have 5 eggs on hand, but the rest of them can go into the sales bin once we've got our veg. The weeds. Alright, there's nothing we need to till, so we should be able to just come in here. Because we need to take it to our other property. We're looking for seeds, so we go to crops. We want carrot seeds, we want corn seeds, I actually want tomato seeds. I want potato seeds, but we don't have any. We tend to struggle with potato seeds at the moment. Let's see if there's any in here. Cabbage. Do I not have potato? Aha, that's what we want to see. Fantastic. Alrighty, so what I'm trying to do is actually start to think about the layout of what this is going to be. So I've got tomatoes, potatoes, this should be onions. Don't worry about the front one not being what it's meant to be. We're working towards getting this right. By rights, this should be potatoes, but I decided to go potatoes that way instead. So we go potato there, and that will eventually be a potato over there as well. So yeah, trying to, I suppose, organise this in some sort of logical way. anything that touches a potato is kind of already watered, so you can kind of see that here. So this is a potato, so this one is watered, this one is watered. This is a potato, so this is watered. This is not, but we've just planted that, so that's, you know, why it's not there. If there's stuff here, they would be watered as well. So that's what potatoes do when you put potatoes in your garden. All right. So yeah, definitely can pay to have them sitting in a spot where they can have contact with a lot of different things. Okay. Cool. Let's put some more onions down. Onions over there. What else do we need? Put some cabbage. Once again, still not, you know, perfect by any means. Once we get the other 3 pieces that we need, we can then start setting this up in a way that'll start producing some decent produce. Now, I am not a gardener as per se. I do a pattern that I use all the time that works for me. It is not maximizing your gardening for production or for cost. It's just something that works for me. So, you know, I keep it easy so that when I'm replanting, I know where everything is. And that's what I do. But if you want to maximize for costings, then, you know, there's definitely people that you can follow that will help you maximize your garden in that way. Right, this is the last thing we need to do before we head off. Let's go and put this over here. We need to fertilize, and then we can run away. So you just need the color to change to white, like glow, so that you know that that's the square you're on. 1 tab for each one. If you do more than 1 hit, that is okay. It just means it will be fertilized for the next time, so don't stress. There's definitely things that you can plant next to each other that improve the life of your fertilizer, so you're not having to fertilize every single time you harvest. Once again, I'm not the person to go through all of that with you. You will need to, find the right people that can help you with that side of it. Not me at all. All right, we are ready to go. Let's repair our gear. And we are off to do the Temple of the Roots. Now, I'll just pause here for a minute because we can. All right, so Temple of the Roots is in Bahari. We've gone very close to the temple a number of times, collected and foraged around it, hunted around it. So yeah, here we go. All right, so here we are in Bahari. Let's be a little bit cheeky and jump on our horse. And we are going to go and get it. So once again, horse riding. You can see there W and S. So W is your speed indicator, S is your slower. Your left and right is your A and D keys. Alright, this is the Temple of the Roots. See how it's going gold at the top? It's quite obvious where it is. Oops, sorry, that probably should have been a bit sharper. And there is your symbol flashing because this is where we need to go. Okay, this place is enormous, but we will get our way through. Heckler. find a way out of the chamber. So it's already showing you here, use your pickaxe to break through the wall. And that's all you need to do. We can't put a flowstone in here yet, but we will be able to eventually. This place is very, very big, but just beautiful. There are chests, quite a few chests that are hidden around the place. You don't need to find them all now. You will come back here 2 or 3 times. So you've got time to be able to find all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, so don't stress if you miss anything at this point, and you don't need to spend hours looking for stuff, because you will get multiple times that you can come back in here and have a look around. So let's go. So it's got 4 flow gates, so you think about that, how big is this place gonna be? Okay, it is enormous. So memory, there is a chest in here though. Let's get that one, just because it's a nice easy one to get to. There should also be another chest down and below here somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it is, but I know that it's down there. Oh, there it is over there, so you can kind of see it in the background there. Perfect. Okay, so if you didn't see where that was, just in case you want to come and get it yourself, it is directly there. And we can put in the first one. So that will take us back to the other part. So we don't want to do that just now, but it now means that we do have a shortcut coming across. Vertically gifted one. Say that's Anar. Okay, so basically what the gardener wants to do is reboot Anar. So not good.
Greetings. I see. I am not practiced in conversation closing rituals.
Do you require assistance?
So, as you may have read, the gardener wants to, as I said, reset Einar. Einar doesn't feel that he needs to be reset. His oneness is dedicated to all of the people that he knows. So yeah, a little bit sad. This is not where we need to be. Reach the gardener to save Einar. Oh, this is not my favourite place. I spent a very long time trying to do this the first time. Alright, so this actually acts as a save point by the time you get here, because you no longer have to go through all of that craziness that we've just done, which is pretty cool. There are a couple of chests in here as well. Once again, if you want to go and have a look for them, not a problem at all. But for now, just to get through this, because we are taking a bit of time, just think about trying to get through what we need to do. If I come across any obvious ones, obviously we'll grab those straight away. But there is also a tablet here, which is quite important, so we need to get this. Okay. the gardener.
Awaiting input. Now, back to my Gina.
I feel much oneness today. I see. Are you waiting to engage in a conversation closing ritual?
Awaiting input. I will be here.
That was that bit. Now we get back to Aina.
Humans call me Aina. Ooh. You are done with your face flapping, and yet you are still here.
Right, return back to the temple entrance. Now we have all the gates are here. This is the one we need. Which takes us back to the top. Turn to the temple entrance. Did we go too far? Talk to Heckler.
Hello, human. Initiating goodbye ritual.
Alrighty. So, this is our last puzzle for this part of the game. Dislike these puzzles immensely. Oh, no head. Rooting for meaning. Solved. Talk to Einar at the ruin near Heckler's tent. So we know where that is. So we're going to head over there now. Okay. Alrighty, so we need to head to Killamah. Fastest way from here would be to use the travel gate. Come on away. I do find with riding a horse, I'm less observant to what is actually going on around me because I'm more focused on direction rather than spatial awareness, I guess, is the way to look at it. But that would have to be probably the only downside to the horse itself. Alrighty. I'm not sure why Kenyatta is there. Oh, that's part of a quest line that we're doing as well, isn't it? So let's have a quick chat with her. She killed the garden.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Alrighty. Another bit down. Oh, she's got another flag. What's
Hope
going on
your
now?
day is going better than mine. I had better things to do anyway.
Okay, so we need to meet Einar. So many things going on all at the same time. Oops, wrong way. Do not touch the swirl.
Do you wish to engage in fishing?
Okay, so that's that one completed. Now let's just have a look at the board because there's a whole other bit that's open now.
I am not practiced in conversation closing rituals.
Okay. one will be the token that we just got. What do we need here? Have we got any of this stuff? We got some of these. So we need 20 apples as well. We've got the recipe for this, we just haven't made it yet. Some of our fish, we don't have any of these yet. This one's going to be easy enough to get. Some of the stuff is easy, some of it's going to be harder. We've got these in star quality. Do we want to use them? Not yet maybe. So, a few bibs and bobs. I don't think we have any of this stuff. Additional. What I'll more than likely do is work through each of these and we'll go and find everything we need. Finish one at a time. So we'll do all of this stuff first. Oh, we got this at home. I don't know if I want to bring it here though. We'll find all of these and we'll find all of these first before moving on to the next one. Right, let's see what Gina needs.
Oh, a good day for research, don't you think? Huh? Huh.
Okay. Strange things afoot.
Back to my studies.
Amazing. Meisha on your plot. Still need to try and find a Shep. For the boys is there now. Why is Gina lit up again?
Doing your own research? Aww. Hmm. Aw. Oh.
Okay.
Ah. I really should get back to it.
Okay. Now I also need to see Badru because we did upgrade our gardening. So let's do that while we're out.
Why, hello there.
Few extra seeds, amazing. Let's just do this and get that over and done with. Oh yeah. Now, level 9. Level 9, both at level 9. 3,000, 3,000. So we've got to make some real good gold in the next little bit to be able to afford all of these upgrades.
Ah.
Kind of scary, but it's the last kind of step. Right, I'm not sure why those two are flagged there at the moment. We're not going to look at that. We're going to go home. So what we've managed to achieve today is we've gone to the Temple of the Roots. That was a hard slog. I'm going to need to do some editing on this video, so I'm not sure how that will look for you guys at the end. But yeah, I absolutely struggled very much to be able to do some of that. I am not very good when it comes to those sorts of tasks. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who struggles with things like that. Anyway, that's it. We got it done. We've done everything we need to do for now. So thank you very much for tuning in. Absolutely, truly appreciate it. And as always, make sure that you come back and see us next time. Thank you and bye.